coming back to my Permagon campaign. So as we left off, there was two large armies which were here, and we basically defeated them. We've secured Nevios. If I can remember, we did that last time, I can't remember exactly, but we secured Nevios. I actually did try and bring this army up here, which was going to support them, but it turned out we didn't actually need that. The funny thing is, this army's got 3 ballista in it, right? But it has, its infantry corps is quite weak, and it only has pikemen. So at the moment I'm here, I'm just recruiting a bunch more levy pikes, because, you know, its infantry corps is quite weak. Militia hoplites are fine, they can guard the ballista. I've obviously got my slingers and javelin troops, but, you know, everything else is quite weak exactly. I do have these 2 citizen cavalry as well. This, as you can see here, one gained a chevron, one's about to gain one. My general's quite good. Also, there was a way I remember you could replace generals in this game, if you guys have any ideas, because, I mean, I'm not quite sure why you would do that, unless they have some really bad traits you don't like. You know, your general has experience, it has these command points, whatever they're called, like these stars. I'm not quite sure why you want to replace it, but unless you like to cycle through different generals and replace them throughout your army, I don't know. But yeah, I sent my spy over to Malvira here, and I'm not going to be attacking this place anytime soon. I could send my army of ballistas over here, and if I can take out this large stack army, I can just leave this army in the city, just surround it, and then use my ballista just destroy the city. Also, I'll be doing another CSGO video soon as well, because I know you guys seem to sort of like them. And hopefully another Gmod video, because I haven't done one in ages, and I know that gets quite popular. But yeah, I don't know what I'll do for that. And yeah, I'm sending another army, which is my main army, I guess you could put it. It's got loads of hoplites, levy pikemen. Yeah, just loads of hoplites. These guys are so expensive, they're 100, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they're basically 500. 500 a turn just for that, and like, these are quite expensive. I don't know, but you know. This isn't really too expensive. The general, surprisingly, isn't that expensive, but he's just regular pikeman. What about this army here? It's not that expensive. Yeah, the hoplites will probably make it quite expensive, to be honest, but it's not that expensive. The Fiends of the Donaries, sorry, they level 2 hulls. I'm not quite sure when you guys got that, but that's pretty good. You got archers, and what are these? Peltast, yeah. So a pretty good army, to be honest. I could, as you can see here, I'm in a sort of a bit of predicament, because I actually wanted to control all of Thracia, and because of Sparta claiming this province here, I unfortunately can't, even though they're actually quite pissed at Sparta for gaining public order, but yeah, it's a bit unfortunate how they decided to go and clear that off me, and the same with... Well, Macedon isn't really a concern for Macedonia, because I think they've been wiped... No, they haven't been wiped out, sorry. Macedon do have a small... yeah, I do have Tyros now, which is their capital settlement, but I would have liked to get Pella for myself, because you can see that still produces quite... It's got a massive garrison, you can see here. And now they have Spartan pikemen as their main garrison. That's insane. They're going to be way more tough to crack, and they're upgrading the barracks even more, which is like... It's already an insane building, so it's like that's just going to get even worse to attack. Because you see, after basically, because as you know, like, I didn't expand normally. I'm Permagon, and I was like, I'm meant to be like a pirate faction, right? I mean, I'm a Greek faction, but I'm like a Greek pirate sort of faction. I should have really gone for Necromedia, because now that's going to be a pain in the arse to take. Not insane, but it's going to be a pain in the arse to take, though. But what I decided to do was I was going to go after all of Macedon's territory. I'm not quite sure if they really got pissed with me and then declared war, or they just got really pissed with me and at one point decided, well, I've had enough of that, declare war. But as you can see, I do own most of Macedon's part of conquest, basically. Like, I own 3 out of the 4 settlements, including a major city there. And even though Sparta took Pella, and because we were allies, I could break the treaty. What I'm hoping is the Adriali, like on a previous campaign I did with Rome on my own, the Adriali actually might attack Apollina and Athens, because they did that once. It was quite funny, actually. Like a Diatusec army. Sorry for the yawning and whatnot, but yeah. Now, here's something I want to point out here. This game, which professes for better graphics, a more in-depth graphical world and everything, this game runs so much better, at least 50% better than the first Rome Total War. Like, I find it funny how, like, my PC is completely crap to begin with, and then it can run something like Rome 2 Total War with better graphics and everything than the first Rome Total War. Now, I mean, leave comments in the section. Leave some comments to tell me why might that be. Maybe because I'm running a 64-bit operating system, and the game is like, oh, 32-bit required, and it's like it's sort of having to only use. It's not using all of the available sort of memory and whatnot, and maybe, I don't know, maybe because there's too much, or maybe because it's just a different operating system. I don't know. I know it works amazing on my dad's computer downstairs, though, which has a basically overclockable PC, same amount of RAM, and a few other stuff. Also, I will be getting more RAM for this computer as well next month, which will be good. I mean, yeah, I'm saving up for a £1,000 PC, but I'm thinking I might just skimp out and get a £600, £500 PC instead, because £1,000 is good, but I'm hoping I want to try and take as much money out of those £1,000 PC builds. I'm actually, well, it's not really 1,000, it's actually like 800, and I'm going for an AMD Ryzen processor build, basically, and because it comes with an amazing cooling system within the processor itself. My friend, I didn't think actually needed to include a CPU cooler within the build. I would probably still include one, but that's just me. But apparently, yeah, you don't need to include a CPU with that. Sorry. Oh my god, sorry. You don't need to include a cooling with that, which is pretty cool. So yeah, as I say, I'm building 3 units of hoplites within this army here, just to strengthen its cluster core. And there are 2 ways this could go now. I could either break my alliance with Sparta and see if I can try and take Greece for myself. Ooh. Still quite a happy settlement, actually. I see Rome hasn't wiped out the Etruscan League just yet. Syracuse is still there, very good. Oh, I did enable, unless I didn't. I'll have to check about the campaign movement, because I might enable that, but as I say, I'm running on my laptop at the moment. It's probably going to be complete and garbage. And yeah, people are just waking up as well, so I shouldn't really be talking, but whatever. Faction destroyed. We're up here, right? Yeah, the Brocanti. And that's the same as the Gate. Just trying to think, who are these who's this faction even? Who are they exactly? More declared Sparta and Adriali, Athens and Adria. Ah, so they have declared war. Alright, okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to be attacking this settlement anytime soon, however, if I just go through the mountain pass here, yeah, Puli, and I was actually 2 units of pipe and 1 unit of hoplite, so it's still pretty strong army now. And from like the first I mean, obviously this is different in terms of like the way politics and whatnot are structured. I mean, some of it's similar, but like it's also different as well. But I've sort of learned my mistake in this now. Yeah, I've learned my mistake in like with these political party system. I had no idea like when I first started, and I never really bothered with it even then about how do I use this political party system. But yeah, now I know how to use it. It's pretty good. So yeah, basically what you want to do is you want to be the sort of predominant sort of faction in your house. You want to be the dominant house in your faction. So in this case, the Eiffel Dynasty is who I'm playing as. I want to have more houses. I want to have more influence. So in this case, it's court nobles, but it could be with Rome. You can have senators, but it's usually court nobles for everything, or chieftains, I think, for barbarians. And yeah, you can see here, because of my entire force just being basically, it has quite a lot of influence. Here's the funny thing, though. Oh, I'm very sorry. Here's the funny thing, is the fact that the only person who I don't really care about is the Admiral. Like, I have one fleet, which is this Admiral, and like, wow, Stu spot on use Permagon for Permagon pikemen. But yeah, I don't really care about the Admiral. He hasn't really got any experience. So either another one must have died or something, I don't know. But there are these 2 health test units. I'm not quite sure where they came from actually. I think they were gifted to me at some point. I can't have recruited them. I might have done, because I mean, look at everything's got 2 ship health with him. I don't know. I do know that. I haven't really touched this place in a long time. About 1,000 per turn. Let's just keep it at that for now, actually. Oh, just Galatian swords then. So 1 turn till I get all of this upgraded here. I do get a level 3, I'm getting a level 3 some of that, and I'm getting some archers and some pelfast. Maybe get rid of the javelin men? We'll transfer the javelin men over to here. What about these hoplites? This is 94 and 23. What would happen if I just take the what if I take him out? That's 17. And that's 23. So yeah, my armies are now free to move. Which is pretty awesome here. What have I got here? Wealth from agriculture, agricultural buildings, or wealth from all commerce. Growth and wealth from industry. We don't really have an industry sort of any province. I avoid industry now, even though ironically it's like early game the best way to get money. I avoid industry. Tree siege tower. Sounds good, yeah. Just wondering, is it necessary? Especially when I have an army which is basically siege anyway. Free group Leicester. But yeah, so I've got Sargwadia here, which is really a threat. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I got Zogmania here. I gotta go explore a bit more around here. Gotta find out who these guys are. Trait gain, general. Okay, yeah, so just exploring this a little bit more. We've got the Scored Dissy or something. And they've got a 20 stack army and they're recruiting more troops in here, and yeah, let's not take them out just yet. There's still Dalmatium up here, and then there's Rome, which is here. However, here's the thing though, you have a lot of these 20 stack armies, and you sort of think to yourself, they are in my way, and I have the power to crush them, which is quite fully like regard to diplomacy. Yeah, Pooley, whatever that is. Oh, it's these guys here. Yeah. You can see here I can easily crush them. The Brucranati here, which have actually gained this province here. So these two are at war actually. That's why this has a 20 stack army or whatever in here. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, that's why they're at war with each other. Apparently they're not that happy with me, but because they were all Macedon, they were like, okay. They just don't like treaties with Sparta, like the cultural aversion.
Thou speak plainly.
So yeah, they won't want to trade off they probably wouldn't want a non-aggression pact. What about these dudes here? You are angry with me? You are at war with the Gate. Why? And why is the Gate isn't really bothered with me. Minus, it's just cultural version. You don't like past war with the Tribuli. Ah, okay. The Tribuli were your friends then. I find this funny though, right? So, an army like this, right? So you have a 20 stack army here, and then you have a whole stack army here. And here you have, what, noble spears, some regular spears, some Dacian, and then some Dacian skirmishes. Especially these guys here with, like, unit rank 3 on there. And then you've got your entire army here with unit rank 2 or unit rank 3 troops. Right, so you've got loads of spears, you've got a few falksmen, you've got some noble spears. I mean, I never played as things like the Gate before, so, you know, it's all new to me, but I'm just looking at this now and I'm thinking, you have the strength to at least take out the guests or whatever it is this year, this province here, basically. You have this easily the strength. And even if it means you might be exposed from these guys here, which I believe are your enemies, right? Yeah, even though you might be exposed from them, they have a 20 stack and then they only have that much there. Like, they would have to call attack you, and your 20 stack seems to look better. And you also have a champion, which gives you your army benefits as well. It's like, why are you just sat here? Clearly your public order isn't really important now. You can just spend money on just upgrading things, but no. It's not to be weird. So yeah, what do we unlocked here? Pretty much nothing. Which is okay. These are all the 4 armies that I've got. Oh, so we have a 19 stack army down here. No siege equipment though. We have a 18 stack army with 3 units of siege equipment. 7 stack army, which is like a small garrison sort of army. And then this weird army here, which is also technically a garrison army, but it's more of an offensive one. It can be deployed around a base. It's good to sort of keep it down, you know, in case there's any attacks or rebel attacks. So, do I go after them? Do I go after these guys? I have the ability to do that. But is it worth waging war on a faction, even though it's only the one faction? Is it worth waging war against them? Because that's what I'm thinking now. I have the military advantage in terms of numbers, but even though I need to conquer war land, is this the best course of action to take? Because Thracia is now secure. Can I just pull out of it? I do have threat from the Adriali, perhaps maybe trying to attack me, and these guys are unfriendly with me already. So maybe I'll leave a small army in here to just keep Thracia happy. I think I might want to start moving down here, because if you look down here, Macedon's quite hostile towards me, but even though technically I don't need to be worried, because you can see Cyprus owns quite a bit, Rhodes owns, well, they own this bit up here as well. Galatia, what are you doing? Right, so who owns this? Binthia. Okay, so Binthia is actually attacking into Syria and Macedonia. Looks like the Seleucids, and they're already at war with Egypt, I think. Media is quite large, and Persia and those guys, they're quite friendly. They're sort of friendly with Armenia and Colchis as well. Cautious, what you like? Mine's 14. They like cultural affinity.
We are civilized.
No, it's low. Alright, Crimea. What are you? About 50-50
I am
then.
here to listen if you speak
Low.
honest.
Yeah. Royal Skilthia. Minus 15. I would say that like Sparta is like the perfect target for me right now, because even though they have this army here, it's quite far away from anything, and the only other armies they've got is this one here and one that buggered off down here. It's like, you know, they're not actually that strong. They just have a couple good key provinces. But yeah, I do want to fight though. I do want to fight with a sort of empire, and I haven't really expanded across any of the east yet. So maybe Permagon should turn its attention to the east. So I'm going to take the Sons of Ares, and they're going to march down basically back to Permagon's capital. So they're going to go to Ep5 here. You're going to be forced march down there as well. This sort of holding army, the Heralds, Nevios, it has an 8-stack army here. Athena 6. So maybe I'll keep you in Navios here, so you can prevent any armies from sort of getting past the Cyclops Slayers. I'm gonna at least move you back to Athena here. And now I know what's in my way here. I don't think I should engage anymore with this army, so I'm gonna move you guys back to Permagon capital here. Now I just want to have a look at my generals for a second, what their ages. So 165, 50, 52, 44. So they're all pretty young. They're all pretty old, which sucks. Oh, this guy, he's got 140. 140. When he's dead, okay, yeah, the next person here has got 81 house seats, but it's gonna drop. It's gonna drop quite rapidly. Alright, so yeah, I gotta move some of the units back. Now, unfortunately, after every end turn phase, that's 1 year, and I think at like 70 they die or something. So I don't have long with a lot of these generals, to be honest, but I don't have any mods which say, 1 turn is just half a year. Which much those are some of the best mods for the game. Even though they don't give you achievements, they are the best mods for the game because they're more realistic, because it usually goes through each season, isn't it, when you do a lot of things like that. But yeah, let's see where this Spartan army goes. And I think we'll turn our attention now to the armies we are actually at war with, because the problem I've got now is the fact that the armies I'm at war with, even though they don't pose an imminent threat to the Empire, I still wanna claim some more territory. And I think if I expand down south, it means I get a foothold in somewhere like Syria. Just the bad thing is Binthia. Because you see, I let them expand, and now they own loads of Syria. So unless Syracuse can sort of try and push them back, which, like, looking from the map, I'll show you guys in a second. Okay. Wait, what was that a second? What do I get? I get plus public order and wealth from all regions. Public order isn't a problem, as you can see here. Look at that. That's perfect public order here. I'm not quite sure what difficulty I'm playing at, but if it's easy, I will raise the difficulty, guys, just to check. Yeah, as you can see here, okay, Binthi I don't think is struggling. They might have just taken a settlement. I'm slightly confused here. I know that they should really station another army in one of these, because Syria here is like quite weird in public order. I wonder what Terios has, because I was going to say I can't really see it. It's actually quite stable public order wise. Yeah, okay. Okay. Persia and Burkina. Faction encountered Egypt. Good. Faction destroyed the Oh! So the Seleucids have been destroyed. Oh, okay. Egypt must have taken them out. They must have held Pedro or something. How is Egypt towards us? Very friendly. So, trade agreement is high. Non-aggression pact is high. So if we do trade agreement, non-aggression pact, can we get like 2,000 from you? Ah, we can get more. 3,500. Let's go straight for 5,000. They'll give me 5,000 straight off the bat, just for that. $2,500 for military access? No. How about military access? 2,000. $2,470. Defensive alliance? No, we don't need a defensive alliance, mate. Military access, 2,000. What do you want military alliance? Military alliance, 1.5. So military access, 1.5. Alright, okay. They still want an alliance with me, but this is Egypt we're talking about. I don't really care for them. See, it looks like Binthi is secured down there. So yeah, maybe I go up and try and take out some barbarians then. I mean, that seems to be the only way. Oh, here we go. Not quite sure where these armies came from, but interesting. Let's have a look down here. So it's yeah, not quite sure who you are. Right, so let's see what we can actually recruit in this now. We can recruit archers and Galatian spears. Galatian spears being slightly better than militia hoplites. They might come with precursor javelins, but they're quite expensive. This army here. What was I going to give you? Maybe was it archers? I can't remember. This army here, you had a bunch of stuff as well. But I've got a little money. I got 1.5 coming in per turn. What is this? Citizen cavalry. So these are levy pikes. So I got some Therio spears, a couple archer units, and let's throw in some peltast as well for that. So we got some archers, some Therio spears, and some peltast. Yep. That's a pretty good army there. That's a pretty good army. I'm not happy with that. I'm not quite sure where the Demons of Paulinus is going. I do want Gorgo skirmishes though, because they look intense. Like, but, this is all just Thracian crap, which is up here. The only Thracians I would have if I could get an auxiliary barracks is the these Thracian warriors, yeah. But are they a worthy investment for that much when I could probably just subjugate a Thracian faction like that and just get client state Thracian warriors or Dacian warriors? I don't know. What I do know is this: I need to look at who I can manipulate up here. So Adriali, I don't really care for them. These guys are already unfriendly and they're at war with the Getae. The Getae, they don't really care, but they like these guys. I'm wondering, yeah. So yeah, so maybe go to war with these Gokazi thing like that. I can't really do it now. Then maybe I take the Sons of Ares. Yeah, I think I'll move the Sons of Ares. We're definitely gonna go back to Permagon actually, and I'm gonna force march you all the way to say this settlement here, because well, no, I'll say Permagon, because I actually do need you here because of the fact that I haven't explored any of this. I would love to see what's been going on down here. Quite a large army here still for some reason. But no, like you can see here, they've expanded quite a bit. So let's see what's going on around here, and maybe then see if we can try and take out some of these settlements down here. So if we don't even like bother down here, like at least it stops Binky from expanding amazingly, and maybe we can do something. But yeah, I think that's the third phase. Not really anything around here. Don't know of anything we can do. Let's just check for trades.
Well met, friend. Greetings to you.
Okay, they're all low. I'd only attempt to trade if it's moderate, to be honest. I don't really want to start giving a ton of money away as well. But, yeah, should I start replacing all my militia hoplites with regular hoplites? I could. I don't really have the income to support that at the moment. Well, I could. However, what I'll probably do is I'll throw all my militia hoplites as like all the garbage units, all the outdated units, and I'll put them all into like a spare, like a couple armies. Because I mean, upgrading all your troops is amazing, but these guys have experience as well, which I don't want to lose. And they're old armies. If I'm ever gonna make another army, I'd rather have it built from the ground up. And I like to keep the old armies, just to see what my old army compositions are like. Anyway, but yeah, if I do a new army now, it'll probably be pikemen, hoplites, and various spears, and then archers, I guess. If I do a new army, that's probably what it would be like. Because pikemen would be the supporting sort of spear type units, as well as, but they'd be the supporting units on the flanks. Hoplites, on the flanks of each spear unit, and then maybe behind one or two of the spear pikemen units. And then I've got obviously some cavalry, which would be probably general, like citizen cavalry. I don't know. Did you focus to set aside the differences and stop fighting? Wow, Macedon and Rhodes were fighting? Really? Maintain 60 units in total. Bonus objective. I get plus 5,000. Okay, so part 2. If you wish for peace, prepare for. Alright. Good. Alright, okay. So, objective issue. Control 15 settlements. Oh, this was... No. That's a bonus objective is to maintain 60 units in total. And this one is to do something else. Alright, as I say, my income right now is not great, but I have 60,000 now. There's a lot I could do to upgrade. So I say right now I want... How's my food looking? My food is looking 3, so this will be 2. Uh, 1.4? Sure, I'll upgrade that. This food here... How are you doing for public order? Plus 14. Not great, to be honest, not great. This is better public order than yours, plus 24. This can afford an upgrade in that. I'm gonna get rid of those couple units for me. And then this unit here, it's a 17 stack. You've got a lot of hoplites, a lot of... This is a pretty good army. You've got loads of levy pikemen, loads of levy hoplites. So you want Therio spears now, maybe. At least one unit of Therio spears and maybe some archers. I said 2 units of archers. That's pretty good. And do you need a Greek ballista at all? I know. This unit is more my siege army, I guess. It doesn't really come with a lot of units, so. And this will be like my main infantry corps for fighting a lot of infantry battles. I think I'll send this one down. Actually, should I send a ballista unit with it? No, it'll just pick at least one ballista unit with it. I think as it goes to Permagon. Recruit these two archer units here, and then send a ballista unit to Permagon. Because I don't have any other place I can produce archers except for here. It's the only place I can get archers at the moment. Yeah, I gotta stop on that. So yeah, recruit units here. These guys can push down. This guy can stay here. I'd say either raid this army or do something like that. I don't exactly know just yet. This army here has got. It's pretty good, I guess. Got a lot of skirmishers. So I guess it needs a bit more pikemen and hoplites, and maybe get some Tarantine cavalry into here. There's a bit of a mix. I don't know. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna check for you guys what the game settings are. Let's say so. Difficulty is quite low actually. Battle realism mode. No, but I do have nightmare mode. Okay, I'll take nightmare mode off because even though it must have been a Halloween thing. Yeah, I don't really want spooky mode. Battle advice, none. Campaign advice, none. Show AI blues or limit difficulty. This is the battle difficulty, yeah. I think this is a normal difficulty actually. So we'll just boost up the other difficulty as well. Oh, cool! So we found Gaelic. It's apparently a new faction. I'm not quite sure what Gaelic is, but alright then. So yeah, we got winter. Winter is the new season now. I can imagine General's gonna die soon. Probably my faction leader. So we gotta get some new factions in. I need to sort of revise actually. What different factions are, because if I get a new faction leader, sure, yeah, okay, I can probably get into it with him quite easily. But yeah, like other people though. I don't know. Alright, so perfect indeed. So yeah, we completed technology and my agent has been found, but I don't care. So I think we've explored enough down here. This is all there is to explore. I think I'll just send my agent back, to be honest. Nothing really exciting to do. So yeah, agent, you're going to come back here into Thracia for me. I wonder how old my how old my agent is. So that'd be interesting to know. Okay, that was a bit weird. Yeah. Alright, so you're gonna force march all the way down for me, and you're gonna go at least into my territory, which is here. Good. And this army can actually come down here, I think. Apparently a small fleet. Does this... I was gonna say, because if you could get ships down here... But no, these are transports, so... Oh, that's funny. I dare say that's quite funny. This must be the small garrison. It's got the... I could then move my troops off to block it. Well, yeah, because I could move my these troops here into the water here, and block this unit because you can see it's trying to come up from behind. So what have you got here? You got some pikemen, some slingers. It's all junk army, to be honest. You'll go next to this army here's reinforcements. There's no recruitment costs, shipbuilding costs. No, I like the idea of siege towers, to be honest. 1,400. I think it does provide a small garrison. They want to upgrade those commercial things. Oh, sorry. Defensive alliance? Do you want money for that? Nah, mate. But yeah, I think I'll see if I can try and get one battle in, maybe declare war on these dudes over here. But yeah, this will probably be our last couple turns before we do anything. Ah, bad omen, really? So we got, our people have been bloodful. Yeah, we need to replace sanctions. Can't allow our people to carry on like this. It's only at a time where the gods show signs of their displeasure. Bulls. Keep partying or sacrifice some bulls. Well, I work for the people. I want to make my people happy. Look at that though, he's only got 7 court nobles. Disgraceful. Disgraceful. Has no proper... So yeah, one more turn and he'll be... right there. Looks like Galatia is either they've got too much money, that, or they're not. This is their only province now. Yeah, they're very unhappy with Pontus, and Pontus are very unhappy with Galatia, but they're not at war with each other. However, they are at war with these countries down here. Macedon, I don't know what they're doing. Media. Ooh, Media is quite a big country.
Do not try my patience.
Yeah, I think we should. Yeah, what's this one we got again? Oh, we can't recruit another. Dang it. I'm just trying to think, will one ballista be alright? Because if I'm fighting just armies, then it needs to be quite mobile. One ballista will be fine, I guess. I don't think anyone wants to trade with me. -22, -6. -6. You might want to trade.
This embassy, and will listen with interest.
Nah. -15. Yeah, pretty much. What have you? You are my defensive ally, Sparta.
May Hermes bless us both with skillful.
Do you want to be a client state? Do you want to be a military alliance? No, it's a defensive one. To be honest, you don't really want to get all your allies to be declared war into what's it called? If you get all your allies to join in on a war, that's bad. Because you won't do all the hard work taking out the armies, then they just swoop in with a smaller army and just take all the settlements, and that's bad. I've had that happen to me on my Massilian campaign. So yeah, I might not actually ask for any allies to help in like smaller, smaller campaigns. I can deal with them on my own, but larger campaigns like taking out some of the Media and whatnot, and then maybe if I ever go after Rome. These guys want a peace treaty? No, I wanna fight all of you. Why on earth would you ask for a peace treaty, my friend? Sorry, it's not been a very exciting episode, but yeah, I'll do like a couple more turns and then I'll end the episode here. Ooh, look at that big stack army coming up. I think you're going after Pedro or something like that. I would love to follow you as well, because it's a huge army. Taking quite a beating here for some reason, but a very nice army nonetheless. We gained Cessa 6+ attack rate. Really? Alright, so Pulpavidi is pretty happy. So yeah, we blocked them from coming into my lands, and they're going to have to put up a huge fight to get past me. Which is good, but yeah, I want to sort of draw them out, maybe. So maybe if I use this army here and I raid. Yeah, I know I'm trespassing in your land. I'm going to trespass and I'm going to raid. This army is in reinforcement range, which is perfect, and it's on defensive, so in case anything gets over attacked. And this can't help with the reinforcements. Actually, does it have to be raiding? Because raiding brings them out, but if I do ambush, that's pretty cool. But no, I think for now we'll just do raiding. We want to get them annoyed at us more until they declare war, essentially. Oh. Yeah, this should be good.
I dare not ask much for my people. Only a single payment to replenish our sadly diminished coffers.
Ooh, defensive alliance, and we give them money. No. I know I've got loads of money here, but like I don't really care.
I dare not ask
You guys want a
much
military
for my
alliance?
people.
Oh wow,
Only a
okay.
single
What
payment to
happened
replenish-
here? No, I don't want a military alliance with you, but Adriali, you did something. All right, let's just find out what you did a second, because that looks interesting.
The spirits have noticed that our treasure stores are wanting. Can you help with this small matter?
Yeah, you want non-aggression pact and give you lots of money only because you're at war with someone, that's why. The rest of you, just random factions. No, I'm not giving you money, I don't want defensive alliances. Some defensive alliances are good, but you... yeah, just don't bother, please. Character adopted the treasury 13,000 to stop the adoption. You gotta be kidding me, what? I'll allow it. Only because, like... Alright, adopt him. I still hold the amount of power, but jeez, stop the adoption. 13,000 coin. I built up this guy so much. He's on 93 court nobles now, nearly 100 court nobles. I mean, I still have the majority seat, but now when my general dies, I got no one to replace him. That just fucking sucks. Alright, you go to proper video. Can't even reach it. You suck. I think 2 ballista will actually be needed for this, so yeah, let's get some ballista going. Very nice. Who about you? You got Peltast? It's a shame. I really wish I had Odysseus, because then I would be able to recruit a different type of ship. But yeah, what are you? Persian archers. Yeah, I don't really care for you at the moment. Persians, archers, I don't need you. Still raiding. I'm just wanting to draw this enemy army out essentially with its garrison force, because when I do, I can just then blast them to pieces with my artillery. That's the idea. I've got artillery on this here. They're going to move down. Rhodes is coming in with a small army, and they can probably try and take out some of these units here. Sure, I wouldn't be surprised. Do they still have their huge 20-stack army here though? Yep. Not quite sure why the general has 3 stars, but sure, I don't know. Yeah, you're slowly bringing back public order because you've got armies stationed in more or less all of your... Oh no, in all of your things here. So yeah, you're trying to grow public order back there. Me on the other hand, I'm not really doing anything. So yeah.
My people do not like luxury.
Right, taking a while to get through this turn. Come on, guys. What are you? Pretty unhappy still. Something didn't go as planned. Alright. Maybe? I don't know. P. Celebrate. Mission failed. Raid a settlement or trade route belonging to the faction. Well, even though it's only plus 500, it's still like nothing, to be honest. 3 siege unit costs, all provinces. Well, melee defense, melee attack. It does get a practice field, but 4 plus battle speed for all land units. Ships. No, I'd rather just go for this, because then I get 3 plus food. Faction destroyed Adriali. So they did claim this settlement here, then a 20-stack Athenian army just went and took it over after taking Epidemius. I don't think we're going to go for Greece anytime soon. Greece will probably be a target, but right now it's completely stocked with 2 of the best armies here, Athens and Sparta. I don't think we want to contest them at the moment. Greece is a mess. I want to unify it, but at the same time, it needs someone like Macedon to come in and wage war against them. Also, shield bearers. Can I recruit shield bearers? Can. Not in this army, but oh, I'd love shield bearers at some point. That'd be amazing. Not quite sure what's going on with Galatia at the moment though. Do I have access through Cyprus? Do I have military access with you?
I am eager to hear your embassy.
I guess. No, probably not, to be honest. Galatia, do I have military access with you?
That speaks without wisdom is not welcome. The gods will not allow this. For all its merits, it is not enough.
Galatia, I'm not really keen to go against. I'm not really keen to go with war with you. So yeah, Cyprus, I'm just gonna wade through all your lands here until I get to over there. So it'll take a couple turns. 1, 2 turns, yeah. Macedon has an 8-stack army here. They have a small fleet. Are these two guys allies or something? Let me check. Rhodes and Macedon allies. These guys still pissed at me. Alright. Oh yeah, you got the thing, yeah. Continue.
At your command.
Yeah, this will be the end of this episode. Hope you guys probably haven't enjoyed it, but you know, it's just interesting to see a faction develop. Come on, it's one more. Not that I've got a few other things planned I want to do as well, but I've also got exams coming up, so. Good omen. Nice. I mean, probably call it a concern now, but. Those two factions declared war. Alright. Not quite sure what's going on down here.
My people do not like luxury, but money is needed. I ask humbly that you give us some small amount.
Really? 2,000? And you own all of that? Why? Seriously, why do you want that much money? I mean, you want a non-aggression pact and everything, but...
august self, you could let us have some money.
I like how they're like, in all due respect and whatnot, can we have some money? Like, no! Just stop asking for money, please. I don't... just leave me alone. You know? Alright, factioner dies. Sorry, faction leader dies. Well. Yeah, that's what we got now. Naval Cav, Pikeman, or Agama Spears. Clearly that. Oh, and they're all in the goddamn other house. Authority, Cunning, and Zeal. Religious building, morale. It's gonna be you all day. Assassinate the following character. Ariam. Population surplus in Asia. Where's this exactly? Okay. Faction destroyed Bostoni. Egypt and Rhodes have an alliance. The Burundi. Wait. Faction destroyed Bostani. Can't remember where they were exactly, but I think it was... yeah, this army here. These guys probably aren't pissed at me still. I need them to... well. You're reading, but you have no negative impact on here, it's just here. Alright, Cyprus, you can recruit levy pikemen. Mercenary Persian cavalry. Oh, okay. Alright, so you've now arrived all the way. It took you forever to get here, but you have now arrived here. This army is probably going straight for Duria. So there's nothing I can do for you. I need a major capital. 18 stack is going to go straight for Seflusa. That's all of Egypt. This is Persia. I guess I'll see if I can try and take out army there. Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, so weird, but yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. See you later. Oh, and Spire just ranked up.